Cody Johnson dishes on CMA Fest, American Idol, Reba McEntire and more. It has already been a banner year for country superstar Cody Johnson. His Leather Deluxe Tour is in full swing with dates across the United States. The Texan landed a #1 hit alongside Carrie Underwood with I'm Gonna Love You. They performed the song during the American Idol finale with top 5 finalist Slater. Johnson marks another milestone when he co-hosts ABC's CMA Fest concert special on June 26 with the returning Ashley McBryde. The event, filmed in Nashville during the 52nd annual CMA Fest, features a star-studded lineup of top names. Kelsey Ballerini, Dierks Bentley, Brooks and Dunn, Lainey Wilson, ZZ Top, Trace Adkins, Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan, Jelly Roll, Keith Urban, Blake Shelton, Darius Rucker, Rascal Flatts and Megan Moroney to name a few. Johnson will pull double duty taking the stage for the fall and She Hurts Like Tequila with Karen Leon. McBryde also entertains the fans with Rattlesnake Preacher. Here Johnson opens up about the CMA Fest special, acting aspirations, road life, and more. Before we get into CMA Fest, you made a surprise appearance during the American Idol finale last month. How do you reflect on that night? Cody Johnson: that wasn't my first time to be a surprise guest on there, but this time it was a little more enjoyable. The first time I did it was last year, and we flew in from South Dakota to Los Angeles, landed at like 4 a.m. with soundcheck at 7 because I was doing a secret soundcheck with the show that evening. It was kind of a whirlwind. This time our schedule was a little more cush. I got to fly in and enjoy the ride. I got to be there for a really easy afternoon soundcheck. Watching Slater's face was pretty good, seeing how surprised he was and talking to him. Just hearing the admiration he had for me and my music, it was an honor to do it. Of course, Carrie is always Carrie. She shows up and is a pro. I think within country music, maybe more than any other genre, we often see these cool collaborations. I know there is a fun one on the CMA show. What is it like to have these duets? They are cool. It's not something I did a whole lot earlier in my career. Obviously, being from Texas, there is a whole different subgenre of music in Texas. I would do duets with some of my friends who opened the door for me. Again, that was then giving me the rub and not the other way around. Those guys let me open up for them in bars and clubs and festivals and asked me to be on their records. Now when you're getting into the upper echelon of the genre, it's cool to be included and one of those guys like the duet you mentioned with Karen Leon. I reached out to him. I was sitting in this Mexican restaurant and heard this voice, this sound. I asked the waitress who it was, and she responded that it was Karen Leon. I immediately downloaded his albums, went back to the house. I can't understand a word he is saying, but I knew his music made me feel good. There was something about it that was different from the typical Tejano music. I wanted to write a song with this dude and do an international collaboration. He is huge in Mexico. He wants to be in country music, so why not? I would love to play a sold-out show, so why not? We've talked about him inviting me to the Latin Grammys. I had him out at CMA Fest. I think the duet with Reba McEntire, Dear Rodeo, kind of spawned me into calling Jelly Roll and doing a collab with him. That kind of spawned reaching out for Carrie Underwood. Now for my next record, there is talk of me and Luke Combs doing a song together or me and Lainey Wilson doing a song together. Jay Buchanan from the rock band Rival Sons, we're collaborating on a track right now. There are all these different things. I think it shows the versatility in country music of the artist when you can put two together and there is this unique feeling about it. How would you describe your first time hosting the CMA Fest? You talk about collabs. Ashley had already done CMA Fest before. Getting the chance to do it with her this time felt like a collab on a song. You don't want to overstep on the other artist. You want to compliment the other artist. You want to have fun and be yourself. I've always been pretty charismatic. I feel more at home in front of a big crowd. I've always been that way. For me, hosting I didn't need much to prepare other than doing script reads, making some changes and saying in the production meetings, you know guys. I wouldn't say it like that. I would say the line the way I would say them, or maybe a combination of what they needed to get in and what I would say. EP, Robert Deaton and the production team did a really great job of transposing those and making sure when it hit the teleprompter it was the right speed, font size, and it was my language versus what they had on the script. It really made it really easy.